Hello, my minion. My name is Mitch. This is Mets Racing, Bashing, Crawling, and today we are working on building the new release RC10B7 team kit from Associated. And let's see here, we have bag one is what we're going to be starting on. And with bag one, we have the optional top plate ball stud mount carbon. And let's get this out of the way here. And we have the instruction manual, which on page 3 here, they have all the 1-for-1 size screws and ball studs and washers, nuts, bearings. So when you're referring to things, you can refer right to there and see if it matches up for size to size. Let's get this out of the way here. Now I have noticed that this is the plastic one that comes with the kit, and this is the carbon one. And I have noticed that the carbon is a lot lighter. I won't say a lot, but it's lighter than the plastic one. And we'll just get rid of this. And then we also opted for the aluminum steering. So we'll put the steering off to the side. And we will start our build. Let's go to page here, page 5. And let's see here, we're going to get a little Loctite put over here. When we go into the aluminum, we'll put Loctite on them. Like so. Alright, so it shows here first to take and put our ball stud in. And that will be these two littler ones. And let's see here, I'll take this there. Put a little Loctite on there. Second one. That ain't good. Well, as you can see, not everything goes perfect when you're filming these. Try this again. Let's get a little more on there. Well, this is the first time I'm building an Associated. Got made fun because I called it Associate one time. This is my first time having one of these cars. Don't forget to put your washer behind your ball stud. And I would also like to say that this is actually only my third complete build-up. I built started out with the Traxxas Slash, built that, and then I got me a, actually this is the fourth one, and I got me a LC Racing little buggy, built one of those up, and then after I seen that I liked doing that, I got myself a Tekno 410-2. Built one of those. Been doing a little racing with that. Eventually I'll get some videos on racing. Alright, now put our washers in. My little washer installer. Makes it easier to get them in straight. There we go. I didn't get this one in the way I want it. I want the blue side showing. Just for my sake, I guess. Alright. Got that done. Now they would like us to put the bearings in the cranks. It's a lot easier using one of these bearing installers and trying to get it centered up with your fingers. There we go. Set that off to the side. And now we are going to use these aluminum caps. And they will go through here. I would have started making these videos a little sooner, but I was waiting for my upgraded parts to come in. Got our caps in. And actually, I am supposed to use my short caps on this part. Pull these back out. Put these short caps in with the screw already in them. So, there we go. Shows the ball crank like that, and then we go right and left like so. So then we will take a little bit of Loctite. And I just do this because a lot of times when I go to squeeze the Loctite out, I squirt too much. We're just going to let that screw fall out. Alright, now we're going to put the left arm on. Nice and free. Now we'll do the next one. And I put the Loctite on the screws after I get them through any moving parts, so that way we don't get any of the Loctite on the moving parts and lock it up from moving. So I'll put the Loctite on afterwards. There we go. Nice and free. Nice and free. Alright. Now we move on to our next step. And now we get the longer hats out. No, we don't. We are going to put the longer ball studs on our ball stud mount. Take the longer ball stud and a washer. Now, one thing I like to do is I like to take some grease, put a little grease on the threads, and then that way it makes it go in a little bit easier. And for the kit build, they're showing to put this in the center slot, so we'll put that in the center there. Put that in. I know it's tedious and all, but I really don't like using the power drill because you never know, it might strip it out. It heats up the plastic, melts it into the screw, harder to take it in and out. That's another reason why I put a little grease on it, make it easy to go in. There we go. Wipe that grease off. So we'll get the next one. That in there. Well, guess we need our bushing, don't we? Well, that's probably my wife calling me. Just gonna let that go for a minute. Always something unscripted. Hello, I'm recording.
What are you recording?
I'm recording building a car.
Oh, we'll pause it.
Well, it's kind of hard to pause it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna be a little late. I gotta get gas and I gotta get pop.
Alright, I love you.
Love you too, bye.
Bye. Well, that was her first guest appearance. Or call. Alright, so that's set. Got that together and that together. Now they want us to put on the sway bar. Put this in here. Now they say when you put these in, don't go too tight, because if you go too tight, you run the risk of bending your sway bar. I'm going to put this on here. Maybe put a tad of Loctite on it. And then when these do go in, you want them facing the bottom. We're going to put that in there. We're not going to tighten it down too much right now until we get both of them in place. Well, that one can go a little bit more. That'll go on like so. Get our other one up in here. so. Get another set screw. More Loctite. Get that one in there. And now what we want to do is loosen these and try to center these up as best we can. Right about there. That's a little too tight right there. So we'll loosen it. There we go. Got a little play. Okay. Now, what we need to do, now we get our long caps. And we take our long caps. We're going to put those up through the bottom. So. Alright. And those will mount right up under there. Get a wrench up. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to go against the golden rule. It's going to be kind of tough to do that. Oh, this is plastic. We don't need it. Don't need that. What we want is a little grease. Grease on there. Taking a double look at the manual, making sure I'm doing this right. We started on this one. And we screw that in. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I really appreciate it. There we go, still nice and loose. Sway bar's going alright. We'll wipe off the extra grease. so. And then we'll put our other ball stud in. This one will get a little Loctite. So, and then I'm not supposed to put these on yet, but we're just going to put them on so we don't lose them. We're not even going to put Loctite on them right now. We're just going to put them on so we don't lose them until it's time for them to be put on. And we're just going to make them so they're just barely, tie rods just, or I'm sorry, sway bars just barely sticking out. So, the blowtorch you hear is my heater. This is the winter time. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Nothing worse than dropping things around. Alright, let's try this again. Put this on here. If anything, this is a good laugh. Alright. Now that completes bag 1.